here we go. Cool. Hello.
Hi.
So we just met last night, and I want you to tell everybody what you are doing because I think you're a crazy man.
Okay. As of 5:55 p.m. last night was the start of a 5-year journey where I'm going to not be allowed to spend money on myself so that I can give everything away to people, things, projects and stuff in South Africa that are making a difference so that people like you don't have to have their houses broken into anymore.
Like almost happened today.
Almost.
Explain more. How's this whole thing work?
Okay.
Because I'm just worried this is some dude who's just, just turning into a bum so you can get people to support your life.
Okay.
So how's the whole thing actually
Okay,
work?
I'm not just trying to stop working and everybody must just give me stuff. I want to make as much money as I can, but I want to give it away. So
How can we believe you?
Just trust this face. No, I've got a website which I've started on Monday night, which is AdinvanRyneveld.wordpress.com. I don't even have
You have
my
to say
own.
that slowly so everyone can get it.
ADIN5.wordpress.com.
Okay.
And my intention is to monetize the hell out of that blog.
Meaning?
Meaning, it's going to be in the style of a reality show. So this is footage. I'm going to document all the stuff that I get up to, and and then making as much content which people can then watch, and then people can advertise. Essentially, what I want to do is anyone that helps me by giving me stuff for free because I can't spend money. I want to set up an affiliate program or some kind of a relationship with them where I can promote the stuff that they do, and then make a cut off that.
So the difference between you and somebody who is just, because there are a lot of people on the net who are doing this, saying, I'm stopping, you need to support my life, doing this as like a cute shtick.
Yeah.
The difference between them and you is that you are going to get that money, just use how much to live and give the rest away. So
No,
I want to...
No, I'm not even allowed to use anything
Well,
to...
how are you going to live?
From the kindness of others and through sponsorship. So,
yeah, okay, so I'm a sponsor and I'm giving you a whole bunch of money.
Okay, if you
And
give...
how are you living? I mean, I've got expenses. I live at a certain level. If I was doing what you were doing, people say, well, Lisa, sell your flat and go live in a tent. And then, so how are
Okay.
you going to be living? Is this a fair question?
It's a very
I think
fair
it's a fair
question. It's a
question.
very fair question.
This is my friend Neil. Come on in, Neil. This is Neil.
Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Neil LaRue, photographer. Extraordinaire.
Okay. The only way that I
I'm
can...
sorry, that's me. I've got to come in.
The only way that I can give away as much money as possible is if I don't get vague about, I can spend money on this, but I can't spend money on this. I'm not going to spend money on anything. In fact, that's a lie. The only thing...
Stop bashing the screen.
The only thing that I am going to give money towards is money that I still owe. So I do have debt.
How are you going? I'm curious. You live with mom and dad?
I live with mom and dad at the moment, so I'm not
So
going to
they're
die.
going to support you for 5 years?
No. My friends are going to support me for 5 years. And
But you do work, don't you? You have a job.
I've just qualified as a consciousness coach. So if you hire me as your coach, you get my services as a coach, and you get to tell me where the money you pay me goes.
What percentage? I'm sorry. I'm just, I'm being
Okay.
an accountant because
Okay.
I want to ask what people want to know.
It's the 80-20 principle. So 80% goes away and 20% goes to my debt. And then
And what percentage goes towards
Nothing.
Buying long life milk at the 7-Eleven?
Nothing.
How are you going to live?
People must give me long life milk if they want me to have some.
Okay. And now you're going to do this for 5 years.
For 5 years.
For 5 years, you're going to do this.
Yes. And
Why? What's the real deal here? Why are you doing this?
I've wanted to do something to help this country for as long as I can remember. And
People thought you were crazy.
people thought I was crazy. So crazy that I got locked up for being crazy about 7 years ago.
You got locked up?
Well, not locked up in jail, but locked up in Valkenburg, the crazy hospital.
Well, what was I almost said under what charge?
Under what charge? Well,
What
there's
is the diagnosis?
the diagnosis
Crazy man who wants
is-
to help the world.
the diagnosis is bipolar disorder, which is such a funny name. Bipolar,
So, are
up
you
and
bipolar?
down. I believe so.
Okay, so are you on the lithium?
I am. No, I'm not on lithium anymore, thank God.
But you're on the.
I'm on the. I'm.
So this
I'm
is
taking,
you're not in a manic phase and having this whole. This
No,
is,
no, no, no,
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
I went off my medication once and it was very, very bad. So if you're bipolar, don't go off your meds.
No, don't.
Just make that
You
clear.
just go completely manic or down. Here.
No, the weird thing is that when I went off the meds, the fuck up was down. It was like,
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, I thought I was ready to live life and take all of the stuff on, and things started going wrong, and it didn't work out, and I plummeted, and it was bad.
Okay.
So don't go off your meds.
So you're on your meds and you're of sound mind.
I just did an amazing workshop called thePoint. Of
was
sounder mind than I've ever been in my life. Essentially, for 7 years, though, after the diagnosis, I retreated to a place in my mind where all things were possible, and wasn't brave enough to tell the world about them. And I've been
also, you had a
scheming.
history, so people, if you were saying you want to do this, people would say this guy's loop-de-loop. And
Exactly.
who would believe you?
Exactly. So now with technology and social media, and basically I've created a pretty awesome Facebook following, like from the comfort of my bedroom in my pajamas and stuff. So I've been able to achieve stuff, which has now led me to know that I can actually try this and it can work. Now's the
So
time.
when did you start this thing called?
Adin to the power of 5.
Right.
And that was last night, and I started at 5:55 p.m.
And how's today been? What's happened today in this new world where the rules are you are not allowed to buy anything for yourself? What are the other rules?
The rules are I'm not allowed to buy anything for myself, and everything that I earn, I give away.
Other than small expenses that you need for yourself?
No expenses.
This is what I don't get. Do you get this, Neil?
Okay, I have.
It does
Okay,
make sense to you. Okay, I'm
Okay.
just, I don't know, I'm just a
Okay.
Okay.
one of the things that I've hated for so long is the fact that I've lived with my parents. So they took me in when the shit hit the fan,
Yeah.
and so at least I know that I'm not going to die. I've got a roof over my head and I've got food. Okay, but
And you can come to me and Neil.
exactly. But you know how many people at the completed evening will say, "Oh, just come for dinner and whatever." So I live off the. You know that song, "I'll get by with little help from my friends." That's what's going to happen. I'm going to get by with little help from my friends
So the cake
until
I
I
gave
create
you, that's
exactly.
amazing. The cake I gave you, I didn't realize the importance of that when you came into my flat.
Exactly.
Actually, I donated to the cause. I thought I
You
was giving
actually
you a
did
piece
eat
of
it,
cake.
but I'm going to my friend Caroline.
You ate his cake.
I'm going to my friend Caroline Blackburn for dinner after this, and she's an awesome poet, so you should go
Yeah.
make friends with her on Facebook. And
Feed him, Caroline. Please feed this man. Okay, so where were we? I keep on interrupting. There were the rules, basically. Oh,
Yeah.
since yesterday. So
since
how's it
yesterday, today was a bit shit. My car broke down
been? So what happens
on my way to
then?
work. So again, luckily I've got my parents, but I need to. That's cheating, in my opinion. So I need to liberate myself from the help of my parents. So I need to get sponsorship.
Well, why don't you just get more work? Like, you work, and then you...
But the thing is, I want to work so I can give the money away. I'm a philanthropreneur. I need to
That's
make
amazing.
cash to give it away.
You're a
So-
philanthropreneur.
Philanthropreneur, yeah.
I like the way you say the purr, because some people get it wrong. They say philanthropreneur.
No, they don't know.
But you've got the
English
purr.
properly.
If you've got the
Yeah.
purr, it means you can be that.
Okay, so
He's got
even
the purr.
even if I make lots of money, I can't spend it on myself. But I need to make one thing clear though. Like I've been saying in the marketing that I've been doing up until now that I'm gonna give all my money away. I can't do that and not go to jail because I owe money. I owe money to
How
on my
much do
credit
you
card. I owe about 50 grand. So I'm gonna give, and yeah, I paid.
That's a lot of coaching.
I owe money. I owe money on my coaching course,
Okay.
which was a lot of money. It was amazing, but I owe money on that. So 20% of what I earn is gonna go to debt, and
80%
is going But
To
if
which
you,
charity? Who are you going to give it to?
I don't care because everybody's doing awesome work.
Well, how about this charity?
Okay, this is what I'm saying.
Can I
Okay.
introduce you to the charity of the moment? Come on,
Okay.
Neil.
No, this is what I'm doing. It's people, projects, and organizations that are making a difference. So if you are the cause of me making money, you decide where the money goes.
Okay.
So if you hire me as your coach,
Okay. But there's also this thing about you give... This light's not so good. Sorry, viewers. How do we do this?
there.
There's also this thing about when you give money away, it's not just giving it, it's to really know where you're giving that money to, such that it gets used properly. And I want to help you with that, okay?
Okay, well, can I
wanna
say something
guide
about
you
that?
to
Okay,
so
if you
it's-
are a project that wants money, let me come and interview you. Okay, because through people watching my blog, they can find out about what you're doing. Because I'm leaving it open so that people decide where the money goes. So it can't be like, oh, I've got my favorite charity. I'm gonna go lock myself in a jail cell at the waterfront and at Canal Walk, so that my favorite charity gets money.
But what I'm saying to you is that there are certain organizations, there's a thing called Greater Good SA, and what they do
Yes.
is they've got a whole bunch of accredited, and also smaller, they support organizations to get the IPO number, I think it's called,
Yeah.
what IPO number? In that number. And then they check about sort of due diligence and corporate governance and those kind of things so that the money is going to an organization that can handle
Yeah.
it. We want to know that where our money is
Yes.
going to is not going to get just used to go and whatever.
cool. Yeah.
Neil's tapping his...
Yeah, but it needs to be under
I think he
10
says
minutes,
time.
otherwise it can't go onto YouTube.
Okay,
10 minutes is
cool.
the cutoff.
Wow.
adin5.wordpress.com. Thank you, Lisa. Love you lots. And
Good luck.
I need help, guys. I'm a charity case. Help me, please, please, please. Okay, go.
Quickly, stop.